am Willie Diefenbach-Jones, and thank you so much for joining me today. Do you ever get a friend request in Facebook or LinkedIn or maybe one of your other social media sites, and you go look at them and say, I wonder what that person does. I really can't see who they help. And maybe they market their product and they say their product includes this and that and something else, and you're like, well, who does it serve? Who does it help? I want to tell you today, get into action. Who do you help? Look at your Facebook or your LinkedIn or your TikTok or whatever it is you use and figure out, who do I help? Don't overthink it, but just get into action. This is a passion of mine. Just get into action and do some things. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to read another book. Just get into action. Let me tell you, if you make a mistake, you can change. You can do something different. But by reading another book doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. And by the way, most people that got started weren't perfect in the first place. So stop overthinking it. Who is your target market? Pick one. Is it people that want to lose weight? Is it people that want to be better communicators? Are you a coach and you help people to get their business to the next level? What is it that you do? And don't worry about the negative. I was just listening to a Facebook Live a little bit earlier, and somebody talked about, I got a very negative comment on my Facebook, and I turned it around and did another Facebook Live regarding the comment, and guess what? They got a bunch of followers. So see, that's how it works. Don't let the doubters and the negative people pull you down. Just get going. Get into action. We're not going to reach our 2021 intentions or goals if we sit back and read another book and read another book and read another book. Guess what? You got to let it go. Get into action. You might not be perfect. Trust me. When I started my business, I wasn't perfect at all. I really had a lot of challenges, but I kept trying and I kept going. I've been in my business 9 years. Still not perfect. Still working on things. Things change. And you know, when you're thinking about what social media platform, pick one. Just get into action and don't say, gee, this person does this and this and this. Well, I got to learn all these things before I get started. No. Guess what? If you don't have customers and if people don't know who you serve, you're not going anywhere. Just take the mystery out of who is your avatar. It's something that I've thought about when I was first asked that question. I'm like, oh, everybody. Well, guess what? It's like this. If you say your avatar, who's your ideal customer, you tell me everybody. I look at my phone and guess what? I scroll. I don't find it everybody. When you say my ideal customer is our bakers, then I can say, let me look at my phone. Well, look at this person's a baker. Now I have an introduction for you. But if I say everybody, you can't think of anybody. Think about your Rolodex. And when I say your Rolodex on your phone, you start scrolling. I bet you don't have an everybody in there. You're not going to be perfect. Overthinking means no rejection. Is that what you're afraid of, rejection? Well, guess what? You have to get used to that. When I started in my business, I got rejection from some of my very best of best friends. I was going to say my bestest friends, my best of my best friends. I was shocked. They're so unhappy in what they do, and yet they're afraid to take a step. I'm going to tiptoe my toe in the water. If the water's cold, I'm not going to do it. Hey, it's okay, because you're going to find new people. You're going to make new friends. You're going to do new things. Don't say, I have to read one more book before I get started. Just get out there and get going. And do what I do. I was thinking this morning, last year, I lost 10 pounds. Am I the weight loss expert? No. But I can tell you, how can you lose 10 pounds and make it happen without doing a bunch of products, more by healthy eating, and just changing a few things. So accept that you might get chastised if you can just help one person. Think about, there's people looking for you. They need your services. If you sit back and don't do something and take action, you're not going to help that person. And just because other people don't need your services or reject you, oh, by the way, people that reject you and make fun of you, they're probably not doing anything anyway. I was talking to one of my team members the other day, and she said, my grandma makes fun of me all the time in what I do. And I said, well, how successful is your grandmother? Oh, she lives on hardly anything, and she doesn't have money for this and that and the other thing. And I'm like, well, why are you taking advice from her? Look at people that are successful. They get out there, they get going. And my bonus today is just get into action. And if you're stuck, private message me, and I will share some of my tips to get to the next world. The next level. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.